and welcome to Focus on FCT as we highlight policies and programs of the FCT administration, all geared towards making Abuja take its rightful place in Committee of Nations. I am Mariam George Jitubo. The Federal Capital Territory Administration has commenced the inauguration of 30 infrastructure projects within the city center satellite towns. This is to commemorate the third anniversary of President Bola Tinubu's administration. First to be inaugurated was the two main carriageways of the Outer Southern Expressway from the Ring Road 1 to Ring Road 2 junction. Next was the inauguration of the Arterial Road N5 Obafemi Awolowo Way from Life Camp Junction to Ring Road 3 in Daffy District. Also in the week under review, the expressway from the airport junction to Kuje town was also opened for the motoring public. These and more after the timeout. Do stay with the program.
Residents of the Federal Capital Territory are hereby alerted to the activities of scavengers, also known as Babambula, which security agencies have identified as a high-level security threat to not only the residents but also to our infrastructure as they perpetrate petty stealing and acts of vandalism on public utilities. More so, they are drug peddlers, serve as spies to terrorist elements, and are ready-made tools for the public disturbances during which they attack people with dangerous weapons. The Federal Capital Territory Administration therefore reiterates that the ban on scavengers aka Bababula operating within the Federal Capital City is still in force. These miscreants are advised to stay off the streets of the Federal Capital City for their own good, as defaulters will be apprehended and prosecuted, including parents of underage children involved in these practices. Relevant agencies are carrying out enforcement of this ban as stipulated. Be law-abiding always. Let's together build the FCT of our dreams. Management Announcer.
When Nyesom Wike assumed office as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory on August 21, 2023, he inherited Capital City grappling with aging infrastructure, abandoned projects, and the growing demands of a rapidly expanding population. Guided by President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, the administration embarked on an ambitious drive to reposition Abuja through an extensive program of infrastructure renewal, urban development, and institutional reforms. At the heart of this transformation is an aggressive road construction and rehabilitation campaign. Across the city center and satellite towns, roads that had deteriorated over the years have been reconstructed, resurfaced, and expanded, easing movement while improving the capital's aesthetics. Routes left unattended for years have now been completed and inaugurated as part of activities marking the first, second, and third anniversaries of President Tinubu's administration, underscoring the government's commitment to continuity and delivery.
Battling with coming back from the work at the light hour, you want to go early in the morning, you come around here, you just have to get prepared, give it some 1 or 2 hours to navigate through the congested road.
In fact, if the previous ministers or the presidents are doing like this, remembering the satellite town like this, by now we too would have become city.
The past was quite grumpy and I'm tired, dusty, but today, it's a dual carriage. It's very nice and smooth.
The road was bad. Even the cars, when we drive, we used to have difficulties in driving the road, to come in from the VIO area and I think from inside Mabuchi, the road was extremely very bad.
The road has been very funny. Whole awesomely very, 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 very. But I don't like the minister, but I like his work.
The development drive extends beyond completed projects. New routes network are under construction across the territory, opening up emerging communities, improving connectivity, stimulating economic activities, and enhancing access to public services.
317 kilometers of roads in satellite towns since the assumption of Mr. President in May 29, 2023. 3 good years. He has awarded projects of roads in nature of 317 kilometers. Mr. President, let me say, out of that 317 kilometers, we have completed for the satellite towns 221 kilometers. 221 kilometers. 96 kilometers is ongoing. 96 kilometers is ongoing. This only for the satellite towns, not FCT as a whole. For the satellite towns, 317 kilometers awarded, 221 completed, 96 ongoing. Let me assure you, Mr. President, the road from Apo to Karachi will be completed before the end of this year. The road of Buhari to Kubwa will be completed before the end of this year. Then, what will anybody say again? How will the people, how will satellite town people say they have benefited from government? They have felt the impact of governance. It has never happened in the history of the administration of this country. If there's anybody who has a contrary view, let him come out and challenge us that all this we are saying is not correct. I will resign as Minister of Federal Capital Territory.
Today, we officially commissioned the newly reconstructed Arab Bazango Road here in Kubwa, Buhari Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory. Today also officially marks the last day of 28 days of project commissioning by the FCT administration to mark our administration's 3rd year anniversary. This ceremony is not just about opening roads, it is a practical validation of our renewed hope agenda. We promise to transform governance into visible, impactful results. This completed infrastructure stands as a testament of that solemn pledge. The residents of Kubwa Satellite Town and surrounding communities have faced immense commuting hardships for quite some time. Dangerous potholes and severe flooding persistently affected the economic potential of this vibrant satellite town. Commuters were left stranded and local businesses suffered. However, through the focused drive of the Federal Capital Territory administration, under the leadership of the extraordinary Honorable Minister, Barrister Ezenwonye Wike, we have turned this path of frustration into a corridor of immense opportunity. Minister Wike, you have once again demonstrated that when government works with vision and integrity, the results are clear and impactful. I thank you, and I invite each and every one of you here to please stand up and give him a rousing applause for a job well done. Congratulations, Honorable Minister. Please, you may sit down. Our developmental mission for the Federal Capital Territory is complete inclusion. We refuse to restrict development to the high-brow city center of Abuja. The suburbs, the outskirts, and the satellite towns deserve the exact same high-quality infrastructure we are replicating in our major cities. Therefore, we will not rest until the dividends of democracy are equitably distributed to every community, not only in the FCT, but in Nigeria as a whole. As an administration, our focus is to ensure that every citizen enjoys a life of dignity, safety, and prosperity. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this newly constructed road will not only shorten commuting times for workers, it will also drastically ease traffic congestion along the busy Kubwa axis. Crucially, it links our citizens safely to the outer northern expressway and nearby areas. When the roads are built to this standard, local commerce will thrive. Businesses will experience higher patronage. Farmers can move goods freely, and emergency services can respond rapidly to save lives. Furthermore, well-lit and paved roads significantly lower criminal activity, boosting the local security. So I commend on this day the contractors of this particular project for the quality work, professionalism, and commitment to excellence. You have delivered a road that is built to last and one that will serve generations to come. We recognize your role not just as contractors, but as partners in national development. To the royal fathers, community leaders, and the wonderful residents of Kubwa, Bazango, and surrounding communities, this infrastructure is yours. Protect it and guard it against vandalism. My administration will continue to systematically roll out critical roads, schools, and hospitals across all 6 area councils and the country as a whole. By the special grace of God, we are moving steadily towards an era of sustained, inclusive economic growth.
Infrastructure renewal has also reached the education sector. Public schools across the FCT are undergoing renovation and rehabilitation to provide safer and more conducive learning environments for pupils and teachers. The intervention is aimed at strengthening the quality of education while giving renewed attention to critical social infrastructure.
I'm amazed each time I come here, there's one building going on to the other. But before now, there was no buildings here, but you can see what the road has led to construction. And I begin to wonder, people say there's no money, nothing's happening in Nigeria. But when you wake up every morning, as road passes, there's construction going on. That means something is going on in Nigeria. Something is going on in FCT. And this is made possible by your administration. One or the other, jobs are going on. Your work contract, people are being employed. Construction of buildings are going, people are being employed. But for this infrastructure, those employment may not have been possible. So, Your Excellency, I want to sincerely thank you. And I do know, before the first tenure of administration ends, Abuja will be a different thing that people will talk about. And very possible that your first year, your first tenure in office, you have really shown that you love the capital, that you love the satellite towns. We are in a community called Tunga Emanaki. You can see the happiness of the people. For the first time, they saw government. For the first time, they saw impact of governance. That's the community that donated their land for the second runway to be developed. And they requested that this government should make them have access to the same airport, make them have access to schools, make them have access to the city center. And the administration promised them that will be done. Yesterday, Mr. President, who was represented by the Senate President, commissioned that 7 kilometer with four-span bridge. And Your Excellency to also tell you that from Maraki, the administration is now doing from Maraki to Zuba. That in itself, connecting to local government, AMAC and Wabradam, want to sincerely thank you that you have not left any area council behind.
To improve urban transportation and ease commuter movement, the FCT administration has constructed modern bus terminals at Mabushi, Kubo, and the Central Business District. While operations have commenced at the Mabushi terminal, the Kubo and Central Business District terminals are expected to become fully operational, creating a more organized, secure, and efficient public transport system. Security has also received increased attention. New police stations are being constructed, while security agencies have been provided with operational vehicles, communication equipment, and other logistics to enhance surveillance, strengthen emergency response, and improve public safety across the territory. At the inauguration of the remodeled Abuja City Gate, Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, described the FCT minister as the driver of the renewed hope agenda in the nation's capital.
I must note that there is no better time than this historic anniversary to remodel the Abuja City Gate, an iconic landmark that stands as a symbol of our national identity and serves as the gateway to our nation's capital. When we look at the nation's capital, it represents the heart of its people. Abuja is Nigeria's diplomatic and administrative center, where all 36 states meet. Therefore, our city gate is one of the major first impressions of this city that welcomes visitors, reflects the character of our people, and communicates the pride our nation takes in its capital. This newly remodeled Abuja City Gate, with its beautiful water fountain representing the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, tells every visitor and Nigerians arriving from the airport that they have entered a city built on unity, diversity, and shared aspirations. This city gate can proudly stand side by side with notable gateways and public monuments in many cities around the world. I commend the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, His Excellency Barrister Ezinwo Nyesom Wike CON, for remodeling the monument and for your relentless dedication to transforming the general ambience of the Federal Capital Territory. I also acknowledge the numerous infrastructural projects currently being undertaken across the capital city. Roads are being constructed and expanded, public spaces are being improved, and critical infrastructures are receiving renewed attention. When you share a vision with a man of action, you see results. Minister Wike, you have proven once again to be a true driver of the renewed hope agenda. I say well done. These efforts are contributing to the transformation of Abuja into a capital city that every Nigerian can be truly proud of, in line with our vision to build a nation that works for its people through purposeful leadership, modern infrastructure, sustainable development, and an improved quality of life. As we commission this city gate today, may she stand as an enduring symbol of renewal, progress, and national pride. May all who pass through her be reminded of the boundless potential of our nation and be inspired to contribute to its continued growth. To the residents of Abuja, I say congratulations, and I encourage you all to protect and preserve this landmark. Public infrastructure belongs to all of us, and its maintenance is a shared responsibility. I hereby officially commission the remodeled Abuja City Gate to the glory of God and for the benefit of all Nigerians and visitors to the capital city.
People may be happy, people may not be happy. Yes, sir. But the truth is that we must always tell ourselves the simple truth. It has never been in our mind. We have heard government come and go. This has been here for years. Even me, I was the Minister of State Education before I became a supervisory minister. Today, Minister of Fct, I have never imagined, I have never thought, nobody has even come to me to say, Mr. Minister, why do you have to leave this type of place like this that welcome the visitors to the city? Your Excellency, this is a brainchild.
For his part, FCT Minister Nyesom Wike maintains that the administration remains committed to transforming Abuja into a modern capital that reflects Nigeria's aspirations and compares favorably with leading capital cities around the world.
I assure you that this is not going to be okay. Having commissioned it today, what will happen next? No. We are making an arrangement with Jonas Mega to see that they take over the maintenance of this place, so that we don't have anything to regret. And just like the Jonas Mega MD has said, just on the other side is where you have the car parks. That's provided for maybe a restaurant, toilet. Come here, people can do their amenities here, can do their entertainment here, take pictures, and go and tell them, I am in overseas. The overseas I am is Nigeria.
As cranes continue to dot the skyline and construction activities reshape the landscape, residents look forward to even greater dividends of democracy. For now, Abuja's transformation continues, one project at a time.
This is where we draw the curtains on Focus on FCT this week. Keep a date with us next week, same time, same station. Be vigilant and report suspicious activities around you. Goodbye.
Download On Fct app and enjoy the variety of sports anytime, anywhere. On Fct app, at the heart of the game.
Nestled in a serene and secure environment, Sentinel Hotel is designed to offer guests a perfect blend of luxury, relaxation, and top-tier hospitality. From our beautifully furnished rooms to our exceptional customer service, every detail is carefully crafted to give you an unforgettable experience. Whether you're visiting for business or leisure, Sentinel Hotel provides a peaceful retreat with modern amenities.